Oops. I just pulled my webcam down. Does it still work? Just a second. Yeah, it still works. What up? About my my plans for getting... So basically, I want to get rank 13. I actually don't care about rank 14 because I consider Bone Reaver's Edge a better weapon. But overall, I do want to get rank 13 because the armor is just so good. And Bell, you're in your videos? Listen, guys, can we time out the people that are saying the servers are up? It's annoying. Yeah, just time them out.
From any vendor of your faction.
We're about right
the
here.
Common strategy for many people is to stay at rank 3 or higher just for this discount, which is easily doable, even if you PvP very casually, by the way. At rank 4, which is Master Sergeant for the Alliance and Senior Sergeant for the Horde, you can pick up a blue necklace. And at rank 5, which is Sergeant Major and First Sergeant, you get your blue bracers. Again, just like the cloak, you can get these at various level ranges.
Yep.
Rank 6, which is Knight and Stone Guard, is where things start picking up in terms of rewards.
Here we go.
Again, at this point, we're still in the casual range in terms of time investment.
This
Most
is casual.
people will be able to reach this without going too far out of their way.
Wait, is he calling me a
But
casual?
in this
I
rank,
got
you
Knight
also get
Lieutenant.
access to those special rooms that I mentioned earlier.
What the
called
fuck?
The Officers' Barracks. In here, you get access to a bunch more vendors.
Yeah.
And it's just a cool little clubhouse to hang around, really. You can buy the second iteration of your faction tabard, and also some cheap healing and mana potions to keep in your back pocket. At rank 7, which is Knight Lieutenant and Bloodguard, you can finally start working on your armor set. Every single class gets a special armor set with unique set bonuses.
Yep.
Looks-wise, any armored type
Dude,
will be the same.
I need this set,
For
man.
example, the Rogue set
I need
looks like
this
the
fucking
Druids,
set.
the Warrior looks like the Paladin, and so on. Across factions, they still look different though.
Yeah.
There's 6 pieces total. The boots,
God,
the
dude, if
gloves,
I had that set.
chest, legs, helm, and shoulders. And at rank 7, you earn the honor of purchasing the boots
Wow.
and gloves.
That would be
Gloves for
insane.
each class will have some sort of special perk. As you can see, the Warriors have a reduced cost to hamstring.
It's kind of good.
Rank 8, which is Knight Captain and Legionnaire, you can purchase the chest and legs.
This
And
is whenever
rank
we're
9
getting up
is a
into
bit of a
loser
break.
territory.
It's Knight Champion for the Alliance and Centurion for Horde, and you can buy Battle Standard, which increases the health of nearby party members. And at 10, which is Lieutenant Commander for the Alliance and Champion for the Horde, you can finally finish the blue set with the helmet and shoulders. This is where I stopped in my...
So, someone says, have you seen a tribute video to your new guild on r/Asmongold? Somebody linked it to me. I will watch it after this.
original run 15 years ago. At rank 11, which is Commander, and
this is where you get the
General,
mount, dude.
You can purchase an epic.
I
and
need
unique
this
black
mount,
version
man.
Of E-Trace's mount. And another
Getting the reins of the Black Tiber was like my life goal whenever I was level 60. And whenever I finally got the mount, I felt like I had conquered the world. Like, I had genuinely beaten the game. Like, I have so many screenshots of my character with the full Field Marshal gear on and the Black Tiber that it's actually insane. I probably have like 50 of them, 100 of them.
big thing with this rank is that you gain the ability to talk in the World Defense Channel to rally the troops and coordinate PvP battles.
Wait, what?
The home stretch here is...
Wait, what?
And another unique thing with this rank is that you gain the ability to talk in the World Defense Channel to rally the troops and coordinate PvP battles.
So you can only talk in that chat channel if you're rank 11? You guys are trolling me. There's no way. I didn't know that, man. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome, man. Like, dude, I've said this so many times, man. And so everybody can see World Defense, but only the commanders and above can talk in there. Is that right? I just want to make sure that I get everything right. What is this here? Wait, has been extended again. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Look at this right here. Current maintenance has been extended until 10 a.m. Slightly more. What the fuck? Alright, you want to try this? Yeah, it's like, this is fucking ridiculous, dude. Can you believe Blizzard would do this to me? Slightly, I spelled it wrong, dude. Doesn't matter, who gives a fuck. Either way, it's the same thing. Retail time, it might be, dude. If this keeps happening, this is so fucking ridiculous, dude. I can't even believe this. They keep shutting down my fucking server, man. I bet they saw that I went online. They saw that I went live. And they're like, man, we gotta shut this bitch down. And they immediately took down the server. I think that's what happened. I'm not gonna say it's because of me, but it's because of me. Current maintenance, alright, slightly more, what the fuck. Alright, this is, you want to do this shit. Blizzard, it's fine. Blizzard acting like a second-rate Chinese company? Oh, wait. Well, you can say that, right? But, like, Blizzard has been doing this since the game has come out. This truly is the classic experience. Waking up early, excited to play WoW on a Tuesday, and realizing that you're going to spend your entire morning looking at a load-in screen and a dead server menu. That's exactly what I used to do. How many people here logged on, they fucking faked sick on a Tuesday, and you thought, haha, Mom, I'm not feeling well. Yeah, I am, bitch. I'm gonna play WoW. And then you get up, and it's like fucking, 9 a.m. or 10 a.m., and you had a nice night of sleep, and you wake up, you're like, stupid fucking bitch. I'm gonna play all day. And you log in, you fucking type in your password information, and it says the fucking servers are down. You know what the worst part about that was? I did that twice. It was the worst feeling the second time I did it. Because I couldn't explain it to my mom, right? But karma, well, it's just being stupid, right? That's it, don't blame them. I'm a small indie company. Yeah, exactly, twice. Yeah, only twice. And the first time, it's like you'd think that I would have learned. Right? The first time, don't fake sick on a Tuesday, fake sick on a Monday. Or fake sick on a Thursday or Friday, especially Fridays. Fridays are the best days to fake sick on. My friend Eric had this system that he would use, and it was called Don't Go to School on Monday. And the way that it worked is he wouldn't go to school on Monday. And so every single weekend was a 3-day weekend for him. And he got into this thing where he would just never show up to school on Monday. Like, you'd be like, oh, is Eric here? I don't know. What day is it? Monday? Yeah, he's not here. He didn't make it to school today. Sorry, guys. Very complicated system. Yeah, it was. And it was mom found out about the system. She's not happy. She's not happy about the system at all because she's at work. And she's like, all right, bye, Eric. I'll see you later on. I hope you have fun at school, Eric. Yeah, I'll have a lot of fun. It just fucking sleeps in every fucking day, dude. How'd she not notice? Because she's at work, dude.
The home stretch here is really 12 to 14, though.
Yeah.
It's at this point is where the grind really becomes a grind.
Okay, here it is.
It's where the men are separated from the boys, or the men with no lives.
Yeah.
And I don't say that to be derogatory in any way. You
It's
really
just
do
true.
have to know life in here to keep ranking. It's just a fact.
Holy
The whole
shit,
system
man.
is designed for you to compete against other players. So naturally, on every server, the time invested is going to scale with how much time other people are investing, which is typically 18 plus hours a day.
18 plus.
As you rank up in
See, I'm only playing
you
16.
actually lose rank in real life with your relationships with your friends,
Yeah.
physical fitness, and the ability to talk to girls. But
See, the reason I thought this is actually a good idea is basically what ended up happening. Yeah, I only play 16 hours a day. Izzy's going on vacation, and she's going to go visit, like, her family, and she's got to go on vacation for a little while. And I figured that while she was gone, I could rank. Like, I could fucking rank, dude. I could log on. What I want to do is I want to spend... I thought about this. Wank? I thought about this, right? Is what I would do is from 12 to 13, I could do a week stream where I play 16 to 18 to 20 hours every single day. I log on in the morning and I rank nonstop. And I make the push from 12 to 13. And I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know. but it's an idea I've had. Because I feel like a lot of times I haven't... I missed a few days of streaming recently. And I feel like I kind of need to make up for it. And I want to stream more. And that's... You would give up after one day? No, I wouldn't. I played all day every single... I play... Literally, right now, I'm playing all day every single day. Like, I log on at like 10 in the morning. And I don't log off until like fucking 2 a.m. Or something like that. Like, I basically play all day, all night. And like if you're talking about streaming days, right? I start at 8 a.m. and then I play until basically 2 a.m. So yeah, it's 16 hours exactly. See an Ironforge, 12 to 13 is 2 weeks, dude. Well, I would do the first week off stream and just play that a lot, and then like make the second week kind of just like solid fucking BGs farming as much as I can, because I think that I would be able to do it, and it'd be really fucking fun.
It's not the hot pockets, because things are about to get sweaty.
Yeah, I'll have to get my mom to bring me food.
We have Marshal and General, and this is where you can start working on the upgraded epic version of your PvP
That's
set,
the big dick gear.
starting with the gloves,
That's big
legs,
dick gear.
and boots. And at 13, which is Field Marshal and Warlord, you finish off your set with a helmet, shoulders,
This is what
chest.
I want right here.
And lastly, atop the corpses of 100,000 enemies and thousands of Dorito bags.
Oh, it's my room.
Is rank 14. Grand Marshal for the Alliance, and High Warlord for the...
I just love this picture, dude. It shows like Grand Marshal. Like, oh, this guy's the Grand Marshal. And he's just surrounded by fucking old Powerade piss bottles, you know, cigarette butts, and Red Bulls and beer. It's like, yeah, guys, I'm the Grand Marshal here. Yeah. It's you? Well, I mean, not quite. I mean, you know, add the Powerade bottles, but get rid of everything else, basically. I don't like drinking Red Bull or, you know, G Fuel. I feel like G Fuel, for example, like, the G stands for gamer, right? I just want to make sure. G Fuel, like, the G stands for gamer? Yeah, it's gamer. I think so. G spot? No, I guarantee you it doesn't stand for that. You know what the G should stand for? Heart palpitations. Increased blood pressure. Anxiety. You know, those types of things. I don't drink any energy drinks, okay? I like to keep it very, very natural, simple, clear, and pure with Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper only. That's it. No G Fuel. No gamer fuel for me. This is my gamer fuel.
Horde. I would say that your girlfriend would leave you at this point, but come on, this is World of Warcraft.
That's right.
Let's not kid ourselves here.
Yeah, that would be redundant.
You're able to buy epic
You can't lose your girlfriend
weapons.
you didn't have.
Of course, insanely powerful, more so early on before the higher end raids are released.
I don't think the weapons are worth it.
14, you're looking at months of grinding.
Yeah.
Getting more and more demanding from rank 12 and onwards.
Yeah.
Eventually commanding 18+ hour gameplay sessions.
Yeah, I don't care about rank 14.
Rank decay, as I said, is a thing. Again, whether you rank or not is dependent on how many contribution points you earned versus other people on your server.
Right.
You'll lose progress if you don't PvP enough.
Right.
Or if you earned what is known as a dishonorable kill.
That's some
In
bullshit.
the town hubs throughout the game, there are lower level quest givers and vendors and whatnot, and some of these NPCs will have their nameplates in gray and are labeled as civilians, and will grant you a dishonorable kill when slain, which will have an immediate negative impact on your ranking.
It will fuck your ass.
You need to wait 1 week to see the result. It happens right on the spot. And
Only
you know that
there's no way if it's one more week from rank 13. Like from 13 to 14, I bet it's got to be at least like 3 or 4 weeks. And there's no way I can keep up 16-hour game sessions for that long. I mean, I could do it, but it's just simply not worth the time. 3 weeks minimum? Yeah, exactly. So basically, by the time that rank 14 is attainable, BWL will be released. And if BWL is released, I have the Drake Talon Cleaver. I have Ash Kandi, primarily Ash Kandi. I feel like Ash Kandi is not quite as good as the Grand Marshal's Greatsword. But the Grand Marshal's Greatsword is, or Claymore actually, is not that much better. It's just simply not. Like, it's very, very good. So, like, I mean, if you want to look at, like, numbers, for example, you know, Ash Kandi, it will be for flex, though? Yeah, I think so. It shits on it. No, it's obviously Might have Menthol or Bust. BRE is still BIS. Well, and that's the other thing, right? Is that, well, BRE, the reason why people think BRE is BIS, Rick, I don't know, I see you in chat. You might be able to answer this, maybe not. But my understanding is BRE might actually not be BIS anymore because of the private servers, they have the proc chance wrong. I don't know if that's true or not. But I still think, yeah, if BRE is BIS, then getting another weapon is redundant. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's redundant because I already have the best weapon in the game. Why would I get another weapon on top of that? So, proc chances were off. Yeah, BRE's got to drop. I know it's got to drop, but whenever BWL comes out, then we'll probably be clearing MC with, like, pugs and shit, and I can just reserve it for myself. I don't know what the guild wants to do, actually. BRE is all about the AP. Yeah, I know that. Or ARP, sorry. BRE is more BIS than private servers. Really? Too bad BRE never drops. Well, that's the funny thing, is actually today BRE is going to drop in my raid, and I'm going to roll another 100. It's going to be crazy.
And if you're in a group with someone who kills a civilian,
yep,
you still get credit for that.
I didn't go to this raid. I want to go to this
raid.
Even
if you didn't attack. So, due to this, many players who are ranking will avoid any questing hubs like the Plague and keep their world PvP activities to safe zones.
Not good.
Black Rock Mountain.
Not good at all.
For instance, where there's no civilians at all.
I'm thinking about getting that trinket or using that.
Pretty much the rank 14 PvP system in a nutshell. At the very basic level, at least. Again, if you want details with breakpoints and equations and whatnot, check out the link in the description and it'll explain it better than I could.
Holy shit.
Overall,
dude,
it's an insanely grindy system, so just know what you're getting into.
Holy fucking shit.
Some people love it,
man,
and some people hate it. I personally don't care for it.
I like how Madseason shows that clip in every video now.
Classic, as you guys know. I think it rewards time investment more so than it does skill.
So obviously.
Which, hey, that's perfect for me, but it's just against what PvP should be for me. In fact, once Battlegrounds come out and people get their pre-mates ready, you'll notice something called the Q dodging, which was rampant back in the day. Basically,
we do this now all the time in RPGs. Like, even like the two best teams I played before, they Q dodge each other because all they want to do is farm CR. And so they don't even care about actually like playing a match that's difficult. They just dodge each other. Even though it's like, yeah, one of them could win, the other one could win. Even the better team just still wants to dodge the other team because they don't want to take the chance of losing. Like, they'd much rather queue into like a 2100 pug that they're going to roll over in 8 minutes rather than try to go up against another 2500 rank 1 team. Like, we used to do this shit all the time in Cataclysm. It was actually fucking ridiculous, dude. ABN and Boamos, yeah, there you go, man. Are you just going to sit in a login screen all day? I don't know. I'm hoping that it's going to come back up. I expected it to already come back up by now, dude. Because Warsong and no time limit could take hours. Well, yeah, I mean, there is that too, because you don't want to be stuck in a Warsong with like another team. It's not honor efficient to play good games. It's honor efficient to farm nubs at the graveyard while you have a druid run flags. That's just the truth. And, you know, you can dislike that all you want, but that's what the game is.
You join a battleground.
When do you think 8.3 is? I don't know, honestly.
Another pre-made, but they only have one person accept the queue. This person is known as the scout, and if they see that it's a pug, they'll tell their team to join up, and if it's a pre-made, they'll tell their team to re-queue, and the scout will just sit out for a bit. This is done because once you leave a battleground, you get the deserter debuff.
It's so
if you use the scout
disgusting,
method,
dude.
only one person needs to sit out, and you just cycle who gets to be the scout. As for why this happens, it's all honor per hour.
Yep.
Typically, the honor grinds were either Warsong Gulch
They're so
or
fucking
Iraqi
lazy,
Basin.
dude.
You couldn't group queue for Altric Valley, and even if you could, that had problems with
I thought you were able to back in the day.
Some players, like I said, with no timer
Oh,
in the
game
Warsong
camp.
Gulch back
It's just
then,
like my old videos.
and AB having a 2,000 resource cap, doing pre-made versus pre-made could end up with super long battles.
Yep.
And relatively
was
little
bad.
honor for both sides due to that decay. So because of this,
Was
it's
Adam
much
for
more
group queue?
preferable to just queue up against a pug to stomp them out
it's so
real
long,
quick
I don't
to
remember.
maintain a high honor per hour.
I thought you could
and
just throw with the
thus
whole
rank
raid.
more efficiently. Back in my day, I didn't have a choice because my faction happened to outnumber the horde like 2 to 1.
Yeah.
And this was before Crossrealm Battlegrounds, so our queues were hours long. If we got a queue pop, we had to take it.
Oh, yeah,
and
you just play it no
oftentimes
matter
we'd see that
what,
scout
man.
Queue up and then leave, and then usually the battleground would just end because the game couldn't fill up with enough players in time. There's nothing more frustrating than waiting
That's
for a
so
match
sad,
for like 3
man.
hours, and then watching that timer roll down because another pre-made didn't want to fight you.
It's so fucking sad. I remember back in the day, like, one of the most annoying things to me is whenever Blizzard wouldn't fill the BGs fast enough. So you'd be playing the game and it'd be like 7 versus 10. And then since it was obviously 7 versus 10, the 7 people in the group were also quitting because they're like, you know what, this fucking sucks. Like, I don't want to sit here and just keep losing. So then I remember there was one fucking game I played, and it was like 3 versus 10. And I'm pretty sure the last 3 guys were just bots. And we were farming HKs. And so we just sat there farming HKs for fucking hours. And, you know, eventually we ended up turning the thing in. Yeah, 3 versus 10.
It was a mess, but you couldn't.
Yeah,
really
I know about the Bellier
because
video,
that's
guys.
how
Okay,
the system was designed.
Just relax.
It wasn't designed to reward
give it a rest.
Pre-made versus pre-made match. It was designed to reward stomping pugs over and over again. And eventually, it's going to be the same with the re-release, even with Crossrealm Battlegrounds.
Yep.
Plus, in general, it makes you compete against your own faction more than the enemy. You don't care about what the enemy faction is doing. You just want your allies to play less, which is just a fundamentally flawed system to begin with.
Yep, that's right.
And it's not even getting into the account sharing aspect, which was also...
Oh, that's the fun part.
With classic PvP, it's painfully obvious when someone is account sharing. Everyone has their own kind of strategy and style of playing, and out of nowhere you just see them play completely differently from one day to the other.
Yeah.
It'll certainly be a problem in the re-release. Something that Blizzard will have to keep an eye on. But how do you detect people in the same household? People will cheat, you can be sure about that.
I need to get my mom to play my
account. It's just
account.
one of the many issues of the system, I think.
Like, that's what I should do.
I'm not calling for a change or anything.
But, Mom...
It's just the way it was.
You gotta do AV again, Mom.
Created.
All night long, Mom.
100%
gotta play AV.
That you guys know how everything really works. And some of the snakes that you will run into if you decide to do the grind.
Yep.
As for the fastest way to farm honor, at the release of this video, we only have world PvP.
Camping flight
honor
paths.
that you get from enemies is split depending on your group
Yeah, camping
size.
flight paths.
Solo,
that's the secret.
Over 100, and in a 40-man raid group, typically it's in the single digits.
It's so bad, man.
It depends on a lot of factors.
It's so fucking bad.
Faction balance on your server, but groups of 5 to 10 seem to be the most efficient in honor farming right now. It's not split too much, and you don't easily get overwhelmed.
I think a group of like 8 is the best.
Keep in mind that the honor that pops up in the tooltip.
Oh, stream snipe! Thank God he killed that kid.
Killing the same player. A lot of people right now are corpse camping or getting caught up in these giant zergs with the same people fighting over and over.
Oh, dude, I see these guys all the time. I hate seeing these idiots.
You need an add-on to track what you're actually getting, which at the time this video was made, none working ones exist.
Yeah.
But as for when Battlegrounds are released, like I said, the Warside Gulch and Arathi Basin are going to be your go-tos. If your team is good and you're stomping a pug, these are the quickest Battlegrounds, and they're fresh players for each round to feed into that meat grinder. Typically, most people stuck with the Warside Gulch because it's capable of being winnable the fastest. And you also get items called Marks of Honor, 3 for winning and 1 for losing. And you can turn these in for bonus honor as well as reputation for the respective
Really? You
faction.
get bonus honor for that? I didn't know that.
In general are going to be your go-to for honor farming. World PvP around
I didn't know that at all.
Should generally be avoided due to dishonorable kills. Be wary, because if people know that you're ranking and are competing against you, they can and will try to sabotage you.
Yeah, I don't know how.
It was all too common back then for people to send a non-ranking guildie to join you in World PvP. And if you were dumb enough to invite them, they'd intentionally kill a civilian to dissuade you from continuing the grind. You can maybe squeeze in some
fucking stupid,
Black
dude.
Rock Mountain between queues.
That's so fucking
but it really
stupid.
depends on your queue times, so use your own judgment there. You may also choose to implement the queue
did
docking
that.
strategy that I mentioned earlier.
You just imagine being like, if like I didn't play the game seriously enough back then with like World PvP to even do that, because I played on a PvE server, honestly. So I never really I thought dishonorable kills were like as bad in like my mind as like saying the N-word, like is now. Like it's like you just don't get dishonorable kills. It's like the worst thing that you can possibly do. It was so fucking bad. And I remember back in the day, if I ever saw something that would get me a dishonorable kill, I would get like physically upset. I would be like, fuck, man, I've got to get away from this, man. I cannot get a dishonorable kill. I thought if I got too many of them, I'd get banned or something like that. And I didn't understand the system. I was just, a fucking idiot. Like, I go back, as I said, I go back and I play Classic again. And I read the quests. And the quests just tell you what to do. But back in the day, I'm like, man, how the hell do I get this whirlwind axe? Man, I could never figure this out. What's this sheet of paper? Throw that away. So where do I buy all the stuff? What do I need for the axe? I don't get it. Yeah, where do I do this, man? Didn't even tell me what to do. And, like, I had no idea how to do anything back then. Like, it's crazy to me to play Classic now and see how fucking stupid I was. Like, I mean, really. I was so dumb. It literally just says right there on the quest. It says right there on the quest. Like, how is this hard? You just read the quest and do it. And for some reason, I could never figure that kind of shit. I never figured that kind of shit out.
But hey, if you're grinding honor, it's the fastest way to rank. It's not against TOS as far as I know, so don't hate the player, hate the game. And of course, consumes are going to be game changers.
Yeah.
Remember, this is Classic.
I have a lot of these already.
It's a time before everything was hyper-balanced. You can go into these battlegrounds with Flask of Titans, Engineer, Sapper Charges, Vaps, Healing Potions, Mongoose Elixirs, Weapon Stones. They obviously make a huge difference, and the fact of the matter is most successful teams will be the ones willing to invest gold into consumables.
Yeah.
I want to end this video on a couple of...
I'm not really sure if I need consumables, because, like, here's what I'm thinking about doing, right? Is I'll use consumables in BGs, but only if I'm going up against other premates. Because other than that, I mean, like, if we're going up against, like, a random pug... Like, using a Flask of the Titans, for example, doesn't matter because I'm never going to die to begin with. It's just not going to happen. The guys are going to be terrible. So, if I consumables rank, yeah, well, you'd want to have, like, speed potions if you're the flag carrier. But other than that, just to expedite wins. Wait, cap? Wait, what do you mean cap? Like, that's how it works. You don't need consumables for being AFK? Yeah, I know that, man. Full consuming against other premates will be necessary? Yeah, exactly. Like, I honestly, like... Because shamans can do so much burst damage, I've actually considered buying like maybe 5 or 10 flasks to do BGs against other premates, you know, for like really, really serious runs. And I think that would be, but it's like the only problem with that is that if I use a flask in a BG and I lose the BG, you basically have to delete your character. I mean, that's pretty much how it works. You have to delete your character. And so I'm not sure if I'd really be willing to do that. About 500 gold, the BG. Well, yeah, but it's like the BGs matter a lot, right? If it's on stream, for example, imagine if it's on stream and it's like me against like a bunch of the other like Horde streamers, right? And it's like a fucking grudge match and it's like fucking everybody's on. It's like the third day of BGs. You're goddamn right I'm going to spend fucking 300 gold on consumables for the BG. Fuck yeah, of course.
Fun facts, though, for no real reason, other than I thought they were interesting. Number one is, did you know at first he had to keep all of these ranks to continue to use the items?
Yeah, it was dumb as fuck.
Rank 14 weapons, you had to keep rank 14. If you deranked, they would automatically unequip. Luckily, they showed a bit of mercy with that, though.
That's so fucking stupid.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Before the introduction of the honor system, Blizzard had a special competition where the person with the most kills before the system's release would be rewarded with this ultra-rare item called the Contest Winner's Tabard. It's insanely rare to see one in the wild these days.
I've seen one.
They're out there.
Just one.
Also, there's a plan for a rank 15 called City Protector that was scrapped before release.
That, as I said, man, they don't need to scrap City Protector because all of the Alliance get it already. You see City Protectors all over in Ironforge. Every Alliance player on a PvP server has this title.
City Protector that was scrapped before release.
Yeah.
I talked about this before, so I won't go super detailed. But essentially, you're able to receive a special title depending on your race, and you'd also be able to teleport to your race's capital city.
That'd be so badass.
But that's about all I have to say. I hope you have a good understanding of the rank 14 system now, its rewards, the time commitment, and the good sides and the downsides.
So,
and more importantly, I hope that you found the video interesting or entertaining. Like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.
How long is it going to take for me to get exalted with AV? AV.
Farewell for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video.
2 days.
See
wow.
you again soon.
Is it really going to be that fast? Holy shit, man. Don't you think an immunity timer would help? Yeah, I'm trying to log in right now. I mean, it's not really letting me. So we'll see what happens, okay? I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys where we're at right now, okay? There it is. We are logging into game server.